Welcome back to the Spoonie Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher. You are inside the Stitchery, and I'm so happy you're here today. If you're new, hi, I'm Shannon. I'm the Spoonie Stitcher. A Spoonie is somebody who lives with a chronic illness, and a Stitcher is somebody who does art with textiles. So crochet, knitting, weaving, felting, any of those. But I also like to focus on just creativity on my channel, whether that's Broadway, animation, Disney, baking, cooking, crafting of any kind, and of course the fiber arts. So thank you so much for being here today. If you like that kind of stuff, then stick around. Today is the first day of the Kooky Cozy CAL 2024. This is a spooky crochet along, but it doesn't have to be. Everything I make is easily tweaked to be non-spooky. So if you don't like spooky, that's okay. You can still join in and have a lot of fun with us. So I'm calling it the Kooky Cozy CAL because in part of the Addams Family song, it talks about their kooky. And I like alliteration. So even though one is a K and one is a C, kooky and cozy, it still works. So we're calling it the Kooky Cozy CAL 2024, in case I do this again. It's cozy, it's very easy. These are great gifts for fall, great gifts for markets. These really fun, easy, fast makes. Beginners encouraged to join in. Even if you've never crocheted in your life, you can do this, I promise. So please think about joining in, even if you've never crocheted before. Or watch the video and then see like, oh yeah, I can do that. In this video, I am going to tell you what you need and what we're making. Normally, I keep my crochet alongs, I keep it secret, and you guys don't know what we're making each time. We're not going to do that this time. You're going to know exactly what you're making and what day you're making it. So let's say you only want to make Wednesday's project. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you the materials you need for each day. So this crochet along is all about having a base pattern and then adding a few tweaks to it here and there, and boom, it's something brand new. Just by tweaking it, all of a sudden it's something new. So every single one of these has a base that we're going to play off of. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys want to join in. So Monday, we are making my Witchy Coasters. We've got a cauldron, a crystal ball on a little stand, and a pretty potion. Pretty potion bottle, anyway. So, it's a nice little set. And it starts out with a base of this circle right here. So everything comes off of this circle. Notice they all have it. And then we do a couple little things, and look how different they look just by tweaking a few things. So that's Monday. So what you will need for that one is a worsted weight cotton yarn. I highly recommend, because a couple of these have two colors in them, getting the same brand, because not every worsted weight yarn is created equal. So try to get the same brand, especially with cotton yarn. I don't know what it is, but they don't like to act the same. So try to get the same brand if you can. You will also need a 5mm hook. And then of course, with all of these, you need scissors and a needle for sewing. So that's all you need for that project. On Wednesday, this one's for my Amigurumi friends. If you don't like to do Amigurumi, you don't have to do this one. You don't have to do any of them, technically. But if you don't want to do this one, that's totally fine. Because of popular demand and request for this pattern last year, we are doing Franken-Pooh. It's Franken-Pooh's turn. Isn't he adorable? Yes, and he can be made in any yarn. If you want to make him really small, if you want to make him really big, any yarn. If you make him in burlap blanket yarn, the instructions are a teeny bit different, but not much. You have to make the bolt a little bigger, and you have to add like an extra row or two. But all of that will be written in the description box of his video. So, if you want to do that. But you don't have to. If you want to make him in any other kind of yarn, including like a DK weight, I got all that covered. You don't have to change a thing. You just change your hook, change your yarn. You can do the same pattern. So, this is Franken-Pooh. But we see his base, and he is a great little pill shape, which if you don't know, I have my Pill Pal pets already. You may recognize this shape. It's the same as my polar bear. If you made my polar bear last Christmas, it's the same. You just do a couple color changes and some bolts. But if you don't want to make Franken-Pooh, maybe you're feeling even spookier. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh, he came. This is Beetle-Juice-Pooh. Now he looks more complicated, but he's not. He's really not. I walk you through all the changes, but notice it's the same. It's the exact same. We just changed a couple of things and made it look completely different. Same pattern. Exact same pattern. All I changed were yarn colors and gave him hair and stripes. Boom. That's it. That's it. So this is Wednesday's project if you want to make Beetlejuice or Franken-Pooh. So for that project, you need a chenille yarn in at least 2 colors. If you're making Beetlejuice, you need it in green, some kind of tan or purple or green or white, whatever you want for his skin. And then his suit is white with black stripes. You also need a worsted weight yarn in this like slimy, limey color and black. And maybe a little bit of purple for underneath his eyes. The chenille yarn can be a 5 or a 6. And you need 9mm safety eyes. And then, of course, stuffing. Now, for Franken-Pooh, if you want to make him in a worsted weight yarn, that's fine. And this one is a worsted weight. And you only need 3 colors. You really only need scraps of like silver and black to do the eyebrows, the nose, and the bolts. But mainly you need the 2 base colors in anything you want. But he can be made in a chenille yarn, and so can he. So it's completely up to you. But you need a green, purple, white, some kind of skin tone, and then a slimy green. So if you want to make them both. If you're using a 4-weight yarn, then you need 6mm eyes. If you're using a chenille yarn, you need 9mm eyes. And then of course, for both of them, you need stuffing. Okay, so that's going to be Wednesday's project. Last but not least, we are ending the wonderful week on Friday, and Friday's project is my plastic bag holders. If you are a fan of Heather's Creative Corner, she makes them all the time. Ever since I put out my video last Christmas, she makes them just about every month. I don't know how many she's got by now, but she shows them all the time on her channel, and I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you so much, Heather. But yes, they are plastic bag holders. So what are plastic bag holders? You know, you stick them on the door, you put plastic bags in them, you dispense them at the bottom. You can make them plain, and you don't have to do any decoration, and they make great gifts, and they're super fast to make. Or you can go a little extra and make them into 2 little spooky characters for Halloween. Or, if you're ready for it, make the Christmas ones. The videos are right there on the playlist. We've got Oogie Boogie. He would be really fun in a glow-in-the-dark yarn. Just putting that out there. Complete with Spider Friend. Or how about a black cat? So those are the 2 that I'm teaching for this crochet along. And again, this is the base. This without the ears. This is the base. And then we just make them look a little bit different by changing some things, adding some embellishments here and there. So if you don't know what a plastic bag holder is, take plastic bag. This usually hangs on a hook or a doorknob. And when you need one, ta-da! We have these all over the house. I have made, I don't know how many. These are wonderful gifts, especially for that person you just don't know what to get them. Everybody can use one of these. So this is what we're making on Friday. And they look a lot better when there's actually stuff in them. So if you want to make these, you need a worsted weight yarn, a 6mm hook, a 4mm hook for the embellishments, eyes and such. And if you're going to make Oogie Boogie, then you need to make his spider, and so you need 2 black buttons, one smaller and one larger. In the video, I do link the button pack that I bought, but you just need 2 buttons. So, I mean, you can probably, everybody has a button box, right? Doesn't everybody have a button box? Go to your button box, see if you've got 2 buttons, one small, one large. There you go. And I made him green, but you can make him any color. Believe me, if I had enough glow-in-the-dark yarn, I think that would be super fun. Or you can make the cat eyes glow. Just warn people, you know, if you put that in your house and they're visiting, you don't want people to like walk into the bathroom and see these eyes glowing at them or something. Because that may or may not happen in this house. Anyway, so I made him like a fun, slimy green. This is probably one of my favorite big twist yarns of all time. It's called Slime. And I got a little bit of black yarn to do his little legs, and then black yarn to do the eyes. So you need a 6mm hook, 4mm hook, and worsted weight yarn in any colors you choose. Same goes for this one. You just don't need buttons for it. But you could do button eyes. Ooh, you could make it a Coraline cat. I mean, technically the cat in Coraline didn't have button eyes, but I mean, you know, you could just go that extra step. So yeah, you guys could turn these into anything, you know? So that's what we're doing on Friday. Woo! Hey everyone. So this is not going to be a normal kind of crochet along. Things didn't go as planned. As you can see, it's a different day. I'm in a different outfit. If you don't know, my health has declined a lot in the last few months, and so I just can't get done what I want to get done. And honestly, if I want the Decade Divas to be really good, I have to put all my energy into that right now. So this crochet along isn't exactly what I figured, but hopefully you guys still like it. So I'm gonna send you guys to a lot of old videos because I've already made the trash bag holder. You just go to that video and make the base, and then come back to the crochet along video, and that will tell you how to make all the cute little embellishments. The coasters are a full tutorial. I got that filmed and everything was going fine. And then life hit. So I had other things that we were gonna make during this crochet along. We were supposed to have 5 days and stuff just went wrong. So some of this will be written pattern, some of it will be tutorial, and some of it will be go to this tutorial that I've already made, follow these steps, and then come back to this video and we'll show you how to make it different. So I'm sorry if you guys don't like that format. I had zero choice in the matter other than canceling this completely, and I didn't want to do that either because I did make them. So, you know, I didn't want to cancel it either. So I hope that's okay. I hope you guys don't mind. And I will put out videos for you the best I can in September. But I'm working on stuff for October for our Decade Divas. If you don't know what that is, go to this video right here. And that will tell you all you need to know about the Decade Divas and how you can be part of it.
We interrupt this program to remind you to please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it, and join our wonderful creative community over here. And don't forget to ring the bell down below so you never miss a video. It helps the channel. Thank you so much. We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
That is the crochet along. I hope you guys are excited. If you make any of these, please tag me on social media. Join the Facebook group so you can post pictures inside the Facebook group so I can see them. This is supposed to be so much fun. So as you can see, we are just taking different bases and then just going to town with them. If you guys decide to make a different kind of poo and you want to show me that, I would love to see it. If you decide to make, you see something and you're like, oh, I think I can make this into a different coaster, show me. I want to see, because the whole point about this entire channel is creativity, mine and yours. So please, whenever you take my patterns and adjust them, I still want to see it. Please, please tag me. Tell me down below, let me know in the comments, are you joining in? Are you thinking about joining in? Are you excited? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for being here today. Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and Spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye!